It's June 25, 2009. The king of pop, Michael Jackson, dies of a heart attack at his home in Los Angeles. His musical legacy includes 15 #1 singles and an estimated 750 million records sold worldwide. But behind his mask lies a troubled man, convicted of child abuse, weighed down by the pressures of fame, health problems, and around $500 million in debt. Some fans and pop music theorists like Ellie Parole speculate that he may be faking his own death. The only option to escape his life of fame was death. While preparing for This Is It, his first concert tour in 12 years with 50 shows planned around the world. But in recent years Michael has become addicted to prescription painkillers. The addiction is costing him $46,000 a month and is causing immeasurable damage to his body. Official news reports state that the king of pop took an overdose of sleeping pills while preparing for his concert. Immediately, there were speculations about a possible murder by his personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray. Another variation is that Michael faked his own death to put his troubled past behind him. Theorists argue that Michael's concert promoter AEG Life announced that they would only perform 10 shows initially, and they also suspect that the complex terms of Michael's contract had some motive behind it to pay off its mounting debt. Surveillance footage from Michael's home provides an interesting clue. The tape in Dr. Conrad Murray's court hearing. The last 24 hours surveillance tape at his home was not found. The police investigation into this case revealed that this surveillance tape was lost, therefore it cannot be shown at trial. But MJ. Conspiracy theorists believe the tape was not lost, but was intentionally omitted because it contained evidence disproving the media's version that Michael overdosed. Interestingly, Michael's doctor also refused to sign his death certificate. Some MJ fans are sure that the king of pop is still alive, and that he has been seen several times since 2009. The website, MichaelJacksonSightings.com, even devotes itself to the task of determining the real whereabouts of Michael Jackson. There are people who claim to have seen him in his new home in Ontario, Canada, in an elevator in Las Vegas, and on a street in Arizona, but contrary to the belief of many fans that their hero is still alive, the rest of the world is in mourning. This is also shown by the wide media coverage of his funeral, the never-ending appreciation of celebrities, and the trial of Dr. Conrad Murray. There is speculation that Michael learned his last trick from another king, the king of rock and roll. Just like Elvis Presley, Michael reinvents pop music, and he united fans around the world. Both stars had a drug addiction. In 1994, Michael even married Elvis's daughter Lisa Marie Presley. After Michael died, Lisa Marie revealed in an intimate blogspot that he once asked her about the circumstances of her father's death. He admitted at the time, "I'm scared that I'll end up like him in the same way." Some theorists agree that Elvis, the king of rock and roll, faked his death in 1977 to avoid the pressures of fame. They believe that inspired Michael Jackson to do the same. They suspect the media was at his disposal. The national anchor wrote in January 2009 that the pop star had just 6 months to live. The article describes Michael's deteriorating health as a result of his heavy addiction to painkillers and alcohol, and listed a number of medications he is said to have been taking. Compelling as some fans would find this evidence, the conspiracy theory that Michael Jackson faked his death leaves many questions unanswered. It doesn't explain the obvious pain his death has caused his fans, nor the grief of his family. And if there were any truth to it, that message would have either left his 3 children abandoned, without a father, or it would put them into a double life in which they could only see their father secretly. Aside from that, Michael's personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, was jailed in 2011, which destroyed his medical career 2 years later. Michael Jackson's family filed a lawsuit against AEG, alleging that the concert promoter had ignored Michael's poor health. Tragically, therefore, it's quite possible that the pressure from performing led to Michael's real demise. Despite this, some loyal fans are still waiting for his return. What do you think? Couldn't Michael just stand his life anymore, or is he now sitting with Elvis on a lonely island on the beach and enjoying the peace? Write your opinion below in the comments. And don't forget to like this video.